Some breaking news on this Monday afternoon right here on the San Francisco 49ers Report, as the Niners have made a sneaky good signing in NFL free agency by signing center guard hybrid Jon Feliciano to a one-year contract. We're going to break it down. But first, some new products from Manscaped that we want to tell you about, and that's what the 49ers Report is sponsored by. You can get 20% off and free shipping on the best men's grooming products below the belt, but also they have beard products by using the promo code 49ers at manscaped.com/49ers. How about those new products from Manscaped? They're certainly killing it nowadays, and I absolutely love what Manscaped has to offer because if you think about it, your significant other doesn't want you to be hairy on your face or below the belt. And their new beard hedger is absolutely awesome, in addition to the Lawnmower 4.0 and all of the other great products that Manscaped does have to offer. And you want to look good for your significant other, right? Manscaped helps you do just that. They have the best tools for some spring cleaning, and spring is sprung, and our friends at Manscaped are going to get you hooked up. They've already helped you tidy up all the nooks and crannies of your body's basement, but this year, Manscaped can help you get the perfect presentation on that beautiful face as well. It's the new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Make sure you look your best this spring by using the code 49ers to get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/49ers. It's time to tame your mane, folks, with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Producer Trizzy Trace loves it on his mane. The sun is peeking back out, which means you'll have to show your face in the daylight again. So use the kit to make sure your scruff looks award-winning, whether you got glorious beard flow or some smooth, sleek cheeks. You can cap it all off, too, with the Beard Balm, a pomade that shapes, styles, and moisturizes, bringing the amazing scent of fresh eucalyptus, rosemary, and lavender essential oils. One more time, it's manscaped.com/49ers, promo code 49ers. So shout out to Kim Jones for breaking this story, and our own Marshall Green, host of New York Giants Now, for also putting this news out there that Jon Feliciano tells Newsday he has a one-year deal with the 49ers. The Giants in the process lose a veteran on the offensive line and a great locker room guy. All you hear about Jon Feliciano, he's loud, he's boisterous, likes to talk a lot of shit, pretty solid player, good versatility at center as well as guard, and a very good locker room guy. As for what he's done in his career in the National Football League, has experience at 3 different offensive line spots. Plenty of it too, both at center, left guard, right guard. In 2022, 15 games for the Giants, all 15 of those were starts. In the process, played 1,095 snaps, and in 2021, played mostly at left guard in 9 games for the Buffalo Bills. When he was playing for Buffalo, made a lot of starts for that organization. Here's my read on this signing for San Francisco. By signing Jon Feliciano, knowing that he's coming to the Bay Area as a guy who plays center, can play left guard, can play right guard, I think this is pretty much the Daniel Brunskill replacement, because Brunskill filled in all across that offensive line. Left guard, center, right guard, even right tackle. Now, Jon Feliciano doesn't have that experience playing at that tackle spot, so you lose that in losing Brunskill and bringing in Jon Feliciano. But if somebody goes down, if somebody is playing subpar football and you want to replace them with a solid player who has a bevy of experience and versatility, who's a good run blocker, better run blocker than a pass blocker, and that's what Kyle Shanahan likes from his offensive lineman in this scheme, especially from backups, Jon Feliciano can be that guy. Now, if you're subscribed to us here on the 49ers Report, as we're a little more than 200 people away from 80,000 subscribers, and when we get there, we're going to honor the GOAT, Jerry Rice, number 80. I want you to type real one down in the comment section. Did you miss our earlier show where we talked about Ross Dwelley signing to the Niners, as well as a defensive back who you may or may not have heard of? Check it out. You'll know that name, and you'll get to know more about Ross Dwelley if you do watch that video. Free Agency Hub here on the 49ers Report. This is what we do. As for Feliciano's career path, that's a little bit of a tongue twister there, Trace. As for Feliciano's path, tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. Try not to mess up. pretty damn good. Feliciano, drafted in the 4th round by the Las Vegas Raiders back in 2015. He spent a couple of years there with the Raiders from 2015 to 2018. It included 48 games and 8 starts. Now, when they drafted him in the 4th round, they're probably expecting him at some point to start more games than 8. He didn't. Only 8 starts. But goes to the Buffalo Bills, 2019 to 2021. 34 games, which included 31 starts. Then signed a 1-year deal with the Giants, who were on this upstart path this past year. And in Brian Dable's offense, they named him a center, even though he had never played center. But he said, had been on record, that he feels more like a center. Now, for the 49ers, you re-signed Jake Brendel to a 4-year deal. So you're not bringing in Feliciano to even compete with him. Maybe he'll compete with the Spencer Burford. Or if Burford goes down or Aaron Banks goes down, Feliciano can be that guy. But I'll tell you what, if Brendel does go down as well, Feliciano, 15 games, 15 starts, for the Giants last year, actually was a pretty solid player. And if there is an injury at really any spot along this interior offensive line, Feliciano is that really valuable backup who now fulfills that role, which was occupied by Daniel Brunskill, who followed Rand Carthen to the Tennessee Titans. Got a nice little deal and an opportunity to start, which he didn't really have with San Francisco. Feliciano could step in, and you can at least trust him to give you serviceable play. And if Spencer Burford does not play well in his sophomore campaign, since being that late-round pick out of UTSA, then Feliciano can be that guy. Hello, John. You can fill in at right guard there. Burford, I thought, on tape, had some solid moments last year. The Pro Football Focus grades were not all that good. The only thing that Brunskill offers that Feliciano does not, as I mentioned, is tackle play, but you needed depth along this offensive line. You have it in a sneaky good signing in Feliciano. So with that, we pivot to this. Your one-word reaction to Feliciano coming in. It's a fun name. It's a fun guy. And a good depth piece. Let me know down in the comment section right now. His Pro Football Focus grades last year. Overall grade checked in at 58.2. League average, by the way, 70. So below average, but you turn on the tape, played a little bit better than that. Pass blocking grade 65.9. I think that he's a better run blocker than a pass blocker. The Pro Football Focus numbers disagree with me on that sentiment. 65.9 grade. Pass blocking, and then run blocking only 57.1. Did have 6 penalties, which is a solid number. It's not bad at all for a center who's snapping the ball, has his hands on the rock all the time, and then 3 hits allowed and 22 total pressures. So that is the background there on Jon Feliciano signing this 1-year deal with San Francisco. The Niners today also did lose Jordan Willis. So when you look at this team, I think starting-wise, they're about the same, if not better, than they were last year. Depth-wise, though, especially along that defensive line, Jordan Willis, Charles Omenihu, Samson Ebukam, a lot of those players leaving. I'm not sure you're as good in terms of your depth pieces. That's why these fringe roster types are going to be very important, as well as hitting on some of these picks in the NFL draft defensively, but then offensively, you're addressing it with needs like this with Feliciano. So if you like the Niners and what they're doing during this offseason, make sure you hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. And before we hop on out of here, feel free to give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram at Chase_Senior. If you're still rocking with us, you're definitely a real one. We appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you next time here on the 49ers Report. 2 videos already today, and if the Niners make another move, I'll be right back here on the mic, spitting fire.